Dallas Stars. Let's go! Welcome back to It's About Hockey. I'm Mason. It took me like 5 times to get that intro right. I'm just kidding. It took 2, but it felt like 5. The glasses worked last time, so they will keep being on my face for the Dallas Stars intros until things change. Like I said, welcome back. My name is Mason. We're going to break down Game 4 of Dallas Stars beating the Vegas Golden Knights in the fortress or the realm. Going on the road and getting sweep. Series is now tied 2-2. I'm not going to lie. I feel pretty good about this one. I feel pretty good about both these games. This series is a series. I mean that by if you've been watching the playoffs, it's kind of been, every series is 3-1 at this point, except for Florida obviously winning earlier and then New York winning last night. But everything else is 3-1. This is the only one that's split even. This one is going to go the distance, I believe. I don't want to say too much too early, but this could easily be, like I said previously, this could easily be a Western Conference final. And we got it in round 1. Very, very good series. This one was a physical one tonight. Like I said in my previous videos about this series, there's a lot of adjustments happening. It is very evident that Cassidy, I had to really think about that one for a minute, adjusted his game plan a little bit, a teeny bit. DeBoer adjusted his game plan in the third period. I'm going to talk about it, and we're going to talk about everything right now. All right. Yes. Stars edge Golden Knights in Game 4, even Western first round series. Yeah, man. Like this has been, I would say this game right here. This one, sit up a little bit straighter here. This one has probably been the best of the 4 games, in my opinion, for the Dallas Stars. There was a lot of rushes that happened last game. Logan Thompson stood on his freaking head and shut down the Stars. Like I said, we went over that already. But it would have been a really high-scoring game had the Stars been able to capitalize on all the rushes they had. They weren't. This one, I feel like the game plan was still the same. The Stars were still getting behind the Knights defensemen. They were still holding down their blue line. And of course, like I've said in all my videos, the road team has to block shots. And the Stars did exactly that tonight. You can hear my dog snoring. He's in the background snoozing it up right now. It's like 2:30, 2:40 in the morning, or 12:40 in the morning right now. That aside, like I said, this game was very physical. It was from the start that this game, people were throwing bodies around. I missed the first 3 minutes because I was watching the Panthers and Tampa game and it didn't cross over in time for whatever reason. But if you missed it, I want to show you just how physical it was within the first 3 minutes, because these were some freaking bombs that were being thrown at these players. Stankoven, got to keep your head up, bro. This is Brayden McNabb right here. We'll watch it again. That's a little blurry right now, I know. But watch. Let's go back. Let's go back a little bit more. Here comes Stankoven. And there goes Stankoven. That boy. Whoever gave me this tip, by the way. Oh, that's the wrong button. Whoever gave me this tip, by the way, by pressing these period and commas to go frame by frame. Thank you, because it's made my life a hell of a lot easier in the last like 24 hours. But oh man, this boy has gotten horizontal. That boy is looking at his own skates at, what is that, 45 degrees? No, 90 degrees, 180 degrees? I don't know. I'm not good at math. But goddamn, that was... Ouch, bro. Population U. That one hurt. But Stankoven's the young guy on the team, right? He's the young up and comer, one of them. Captain Jamie Benn was not going to let this shit slide. Let's continue on, shall we? If I can get this damn thing to work. There we go. Oh my God. I'm going to play this in real time. I know, I'm sorry. I got to play it in real time again because it's better in real time than it is in slow motion. Let's just watch it. I'll go back to it. Oh, man. If anyone has a picture of this, like a high quality picture, I'm not talking like I want something good, nothing fuzzy, anything like that. Please send me a message, comment, whatever, because I want this. Maybe even this angle, maybe even a different angle. If there's a different angle, I'm going to look. It's probably going to be the thumbnail if I can find it. But this right here, I fucking love it. Jamie Benn, I do sticking up for his teammates, sticking up for the young guns, and throwing bombs. Is that Brayden McNabb? I don't even know. Let's watch it in slow motion real quick. I gotta see it again. Oh. Let's just keep doing this. God damn. Ouch, bro. That is full. Oh my God. Look at him. You got the TV antennas. You got the TV antennas in the air. Oh man. Love to see it. I love to see it. This is playoff hockey. It brings up so many emotions, and it's wonderful. All right. That aside, I know I had to go on about this because those have probably been some of the best hits we've seen in the playoffs so far. But back to the game. Let's talk about it. Stats. Pretty even game, like I said. Game plans were adjusted. I know Butch Cassidy. Was it Butch Cassidy? Bruce Cassidy. Butch Cassidy. That's hilarious. Yes, he's had to make adjustments. One of the adjustments I saw was very clear today as the first couple games were going on in the first, I would say it happened in the first game a little bit, but since Vegas was up early, I think it kind of changed Dallas's game plan a little bit, but it still happened in game one. But Dallas, like I said, has been getting in and getting behind Vegas's defensemen. Their entries have been, for the most part, relatively easy. It's because, one, Dallas is super quick getting through the neutral zone. Like, there's no, it's really quick. It's in and it's from one side of the ice to the other, pretty damn quick. They got their entries down. Like, it's no mystery that happens. Oh, I think Cassidy did in this whole thing is I think he's game planned to have his defenseman back on the blue line a little bit more. I saw it a lot today because Dallas was still getting behind them, but they were starting to get behind them late in the game when the pressure was really on Vegas to one tie the game or get the lead. But it seems like Vegas likes to have their defensemen coming up the ice as they're entering their offensive zone, Dallas's defensive zone. They like to bring them up a lot. They like to spread out the ice a little bit and dump it back, and then that's how they set up their plays. It's no hidden secret. They create a lot of space with that because of how fast their team is. And I'm going to show you in a minute here where a lot of these goals are being scored by Vegas. I don't know why my voice is dipping out. I got to get some water. Hang on. But there we go. It's better. But that was one thing that was very clear to me, that Vegas was playing back a little bit, playing a little hesitant, and I get it. That's you have to do that with a team like Dallas because Dallas has proven in the last couple games that there is no resistance as far as who is stepping up at the blue line, who's stealing the puck on their entries. It's Dallas is kind of doing whatever they want when it comes into the zone. So when they get in the zone, that's when Vegas's defense really had been stepping it up. They've been clogging up the middle, like I talked about in the first game. Dallas has made some of their own adjustments and have gotten around that. And I want to show you guys something. This is the advanced edge that I've showed you guys before in the past. This is team versus team. Is it updated? It's updated. Okay, I want to make sure it was updated. Let's go down. This is comparing both teams. We're going to go to shots on goal. So we got Vegas on the left-hand side and Dallas on the right-hand side. This is through 2 games. If you remember was the first video or second video? I think it was the second video after Dallas lost the first game. I pointed out that Dallas likes to use the middle of the ice, and they were getting clogged up in the second game. They could not get anything in there. As you can see, their adjustments have allowed them to get back to what they're used to, is getting shots in the middle. A lot of shots are starting to come below the dots. So here's this. I don't know how well it comes out. I'm trying to look at my screen. I don't know how it comes out. But below the dots, there's a lot of activity happening down here. 9, 5, 2, so that's another 5, 23 in front of the net, a couple from behind the net. They're getting below Vegas's defensemen and creating as much space as they can, as much space as you can get. They're getting creative with their shots. As you saw tonight, there was 2 goals that were banked in off of weird angles on Thompson. I'll take them all day long. Thompson, like I said in my last video, for me, and it was a good example of it tonight. I wish I had the highlight of it. I can't find one. But he is super eager to make a save, like the first move. There was a play tonight. I don't know who was coming down the wing. It kind of looked like the game winner in the OT from Wyatt Johnson the other night. But as that winger was coming down, he dipped his shoulder like a little bit. Like I didn't even think the shot was even going to come. Like it just wasn't even that big of a move. But Thompson reacted super quick. Like he threw his glove up. He brought his shoulders in, his arms in to tighten up. And that just goes to show. It wasn't just that play. It wasn't that play. It was a couple plays a night. But it just goes to show that he is eager to make the first move when it comes to shots coming out of his net. And I get it. He's a goalie. That's kind of what you got to do. You got to be ready. But he is jumping the gun. Dallas really needs to take advantage of that by slowing down what they're doing. And I said that in my last video. That's how Wyatt Johnston got the game winner. And if you pay attention to how he's playing, he will give the Stars it's like a fraction of a second to readjust. And then there's usually a corner open or back doors open. It's just a matter of how the Stars get it through that zone. You can see, a lot of the actions happen in front of the net right here. Like I said, below the dots. So if they can be hesitant a little bit, just a little bit, forget this dumping it back to the point. Granted, yeah, I know that they're going to take their shots from the point. But below the dots, that's where they're getting most of their action from. Again, just a little move here and there, be a little hesitant with Thompson. I think this series is over. As long as Andre keeps playing the way he's playing, Dallas keeps standing up their own blue line, locking down that neutral zone. Again, we can go down. We can take a look at, it's pretty even. It's pretty even as far as okay, this is the offensive zone. This is the offensive zone for Dallas. You can see the numbers. They're not really too much different. But Dallas is definitely holding the offensive zone and definitely the defensive zone. They're definitely leading in shots. They're definitely the faster of the two teams. I think even tonight's commentators, I forget the commentators were. It was PK. I don't know if you guys like PK Subban. For me, I'm like whatever. But even he pointed out Dallas is the faster team right now. Which is like, it's not really like too surprising to me, but given that Vegas is playing in their own arena in the Fortress with their crowd, I would think they would have a little bit more jump in them. I did notice, and you might have noticed as well, as when periods start for Vegas or games start, if they don't score within like the first 5 minutes of that period of the game starts, they slow down. It's like them getting punched in the face, like they don't know what to do right away. It's like they feed off the momentum of the crowd, and if it doesn't go their way, then it's like, okay, let's step back. Let's let them do their thing. And Dallas is being really good at this. They're being patient. They're holding down their spots. They're taking their man. There was one goal that Jack Eichel got tonight. You know, that was, I think it was the second period. Again, within the first 5 minutes, that was a turnover mistake. But other than that, if Dallas can keep holding their own and just play defense for the first 5-10 minutes and play good defense, opportunities are going to come for them. And I think that's how they're going to win this series. Like I said, it's a very evenly matched series, but Dallas has the upper hand right now. They have the momentum going back to Dallas. Pavelski has to get going. Sagan has to get going. Once all these guys start clicking and start getting, in those dirty areas and start getting those dirty goals, I think this part of my bracket might play out the way I think it is. But that's having a little bit of high hopes there. All right, guys, that's it. It's late, like I said. It's almost 1 o'clock in the morning for me. I wanted to go over this game while it was still fresh in my head. That hit by Jamie Benn. Let me know. Let me know what you thought about that hit. McNabb's hit was, I think it was great. It was a good hit, But Jamie Benn, man, open ice. Had that boy's legs like, I loved it. But let me know what you guys thought about this game, thought about those hits. How many games do you think this thing is going? Because I had it going 7. It might go 6. So we'll see. I don't know. Let me know down in the comments. Like I said, man, if you guys are new to my channel, you like this kind of content. I know it went on a little bit longer today in this video. But I love looking at the stats and looking at positions and stuff like that. I like breaking it down with you guys. So if you like this kind of content, please consider liking this video. Please consider subscribing to my channel. I'm going to say it again. I'm a small creator in a big space. There's a lot of hockey content coming out right now. So all the likes, all the comments, all the subscribers, I truly appreciate it. No words. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate the feedback. I appreciate all the comments. I try to get back to everyone as much as I can, but I really do appreciate it. This is only round 1. I can't wait till we get to the next round, and then the dance. It's like so much good hockey to come, and I really, really appreciate you guys being here with me. So, like I said, I'm outro. I will throw it up one more time for the Dallas Stars. Gotta keep going for good luck. Here we go. Ready? Peace out, boys.